Welcome to Wrestlemania!
Predictions. Night 1.
TFS Pod. Welcome to TFS Pod, the Western Northview Show Podcast. It's 24/7 Lou, and that's
Rick Hard saying, "Oh, I'm just hyped. Let's bring it. Let's bring it."
Yeah, and that's
the one-man band. Let's do this. Let's do it. Let's get to it.
with our special guest,
The main event, Jeff.
yeah,
He's here at the big table, man.
yeah. We don't have to hear what did Jeff pick. I hope you brought a lot of paint because I've been putting so much paint on the board for you, Jeff. With all those bold picks. But yeah, here we are, folks. This episode we'll be doing Wrestlemania Night 1 predictions. The big night. Wrestlemania goes to Inglewood. Nothing? Nobody?
Hollywood.
Inglewood. The stadium, SoFi, is in Inglewood. It's not in Hollywood. Hollywood's up in the hills. It's further up north. It's not by the airport near Inglewood. Just saying. For those who know, no. Anyway, yes, it's been a big night of wrestling. 2 nights of wrestling. We're doing our predictions for night 1. You know how they say, not only if you started first doesn't mean that you're the best. You still can be the best after others have already tried it before you. Just saying. Anyway, before we get to the big night of predictions here, because we have 4 people here and a very special situation of the list of combatants, which is going to get very interesting. The one-man band, give us that line that.
You skipped something, Lou.
You're right.
Remember. Give the spiel. Give the spiel. What are we?
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my God. I'm sorry, folks. I was so hyped up for this stuff. I've got to tell you something. From the highest mountain to the lowest valley and everywhere in between, we are the beast of the East, the best in the West. You are listening to TFS Pod, your girlfriend, your pets, and
the number 1 listened to podcast by adult film stars. And we've got a shout out for. Take it away, Jeff.
One of the superstars of the adult film world, Tiana Trump.
Ooh.
There we go.
Yeah.
I love it. You guys are so great.
Hey, there it is.
there it is. Sorry about
All
that.
right.
I was so hyped up. I was so hyped up for this stuff because busy night.
Wanted to hear that scoreboard. Yeah, I know.
A little foreplay before anyway. Here we go. So yes, let's get to the other part of the show where we get to everyone's favorite line. The one-man band, give us that favorite line.
Rick Hard, get the scoreboard from nights 1 and 2 for Wrestlemania.
All right, folks. We have not put in any points for Multiverse or NXT Stand and Deliver. So scoreboard remains unchanged. It will be different by the time night 1 comes around. However, based on this scoreboard, in the lead at 5 points. 24/7 Lou. Followed closely behind at 4 points. The one-man band.
Yo.
Awesome!
And then, in his second year, after one heck of a rookie year last year, at 3 points. Main event, Jeff.
Let's go.
There we go. And then at 2 points, Bogey. Followed closely behind by the randomizer at 1 point.
Ding, ding, ding.
And, well, at least for now, everyone else is at 0, including me. That's the scoreboard. Back to you, Lou.
Yes, folks. Wow, the scoreboard could change at the end of this predictions battle. This is the third one of our 4 nights of predictions where the scoreboard could change. It could be a swing of 4 points, a swing of 8 points, the most you can get out of this thing, or you can get a 0. Like some people who are not participating. You get a donut. So yes, okay. So we have been discussing before the show started the order of night 1. This could change, maybe. Like somebody could be like, "Hey, boss, can you help me out? I'm ready for this," or something happens. You know how it goes backstage. Something could change, but we have this order. This order that we're going to be following. It could change. Well, of course, we'll recap it update everything on the recap.
Yes. So let me lay on the ground rules here for those of you.
Carry the 1, pass, cover the 2.
So, as the rule book go, because we've done this stipulation before, this is our 4th WrestleMania we do predictions on. Rules are simple. 2 nights. We give the predictions for all the matches. We're going to do 2 separate segments based on the announced order. However, card subject to change. If a match that was slated and we did predictions for on night 2 gets shifted to night 1 or vice versa, that will count to the total score for night 1 or night 2. So there will be independent events. The matches that take place, we will use those predictions accordingly. That's how your point total is counted. And it's also what's used to count a perfect score.
Yeah, just ask the one-man band. Was that 1 year? Right? Was it 1 year? Where they changed the match?
Yes.
Sucks.
Yeah.
So this is the order we're going with. Thanks to Rickard and Main Event Jeff for helping us with the list on this one. So we're going to start off with, I'm going to read the match, and Rickard will give you the stipulation on this one. We're going to have...
Okay, yeah, we also got to address the order of how participants go, because you forget that part. Yes. We're making history here, folks. History in the making. For the first time ever in the predictions order, because of how the points are allocated right now on the overall scoreboard, someone who is a guest will actually be going predictions-wise in the order before someone on the main cast. That being myself. I'm making a bad record here. But the order is going to be, Lou, you go first in predictions, then the one-man bands, then Main Event Jeff, and then myself. Followed by the randomizer, Big Al, and JP.
All right, there we are. That's going to be the order. And thanks, JP, for finally participating. Just saying.
I haven't seen him since the Royal Rumble.
Oh, yeah. He got lost in the Rumble. All right, let's go to the first matchup. We have John Cena versus Austin Theory. Big Al, I think.
Yep. Big Al. Incognito. Yep, singles match for the WWE United States Championship.
Yep. All right, so I go first in this one. And, again, it's going to be awesome to have Cena there for opening up the show in LA because, you know, he went Hollywood and, so we have Cena there. I go first, and I know the stipulation was for the title, which I just realized that. Like a poor athlete, I'm just warming up at the batter's box. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Austin Theory to walk out the winner of this one. Thanks, Cena, for putting someone over. Someone so good as Austin Theory. I don't know about that part, but
yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna say Austin Theory walks out with the win. That's my prediction. The one-man band, you're next. Who do you have?
So I saw the build. I saw John Cena come out and basically tell Austin Theory, like, oh, you haven't been in the ring with me, kind of deal, and like, basically, doing his whole. It reminds me a lot of like the time Kevin Owens went up against him, and I know it wasn't for the U.S. title, but I remember Cena came up to him and said, right before you started talking about all this crap, I was about to give you this. He was about to hand him the title. And he's like, but now you ran your mouth, this, that. But I think at this point, Cena, I mean, come on, man. Cena doesn't have anything to prove. I mean, come on. He's the greatest wrestler, or like the greatest decorated wrestler of his generation. So I think he's clearly going to give the rub to Austin Theory.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say the theory is relevant. So he's gonna He's gonna take the win. He's gonna retain.
All right, Austin Theory. Main event, Jeff, your turn. Who do you have?
Um, I think it's going to be like a sort of a passing of a torch type of match. Not really, but sort of. Probably like what he did for John Cena did for Roman a few years back. And we'll go with Austin Theory for this match.
All right, Austin Theory. All right, and Ricard, who do you have?
Wow. Okay. Damn, I'm feeling some peer pressure here. I'm going last, and everybody's going one way. So I heard a very interesting theory.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm stealing One Man Band's fun, but I'm going to roll with it. From Main Event Jeff himself, who said that what if they had John Cena win the U.S. title at WrestleMania after a hard-fought match against Austin Theory. And then you know how they like to do that whole, like, the next night after WrestleMania on Raw, you have somebody lose the title immediately back after a 1-day or 2-day reign. We know John Cena used to have the U.S. title and used to do those open challenges. And you know WrestleMania night, the Raw after WrestleMania is the night for returns and stuff. Oh. He told me, he was like, well, what if John Cena wins and then you have Matt Cardona come back, turn heel, and win the U.S. title off of John Cena?
Oh, wow. Oh, man.
Now, there's two things going into this that make me think, as much as I would like to say, this is probably going to be a passing of the torch moment, I can't help but just go like, man, I really can't see John Cena losing at WrestleMania in the opening match. I get it, he's a legend, or at least, he's going to go in the Hall of Fame one day, barring like some sudden shift in his personal life, some 180 in his personal life where he doesn't he's going in the Hall of Fame. I just don't know if this is the one where he does the passing the torch. I'm torn on this. Like, it's kind of weird that they would start WrestleMania Night 1 and be like, oh yeah, it's John Cena, and he lost. And I really like that theory of him losing the next night on Raw, or, the next 2 nights afterwards. Second night after night 1. But I'm going to give into peer pressure here and say Austin Theory.
All right, Austin Theory. All right, and before we get to everyone else here on the list there, props to Main Event Jeff. He's trying to psych out Rick Hard before the show. He's throwing theories out there.
That's my move.
He's throwing bombs out there to psych out the guy, his opponent. Lovely. If you would have mentioned this before the show, you would have gotten me too. But yes, okay, let's see. What do we have from the randomizer? Big Al and Jeff. Sorry, Jeff. J Few.
J Few. Jeez, you're getting them confused. I know they both. Yeah. All right. Look, we got the randomizer saying Austin Theory. We got Big Al saying bring those pots and pans down, Lou, because John Cena.
What?
And then you've got J Few saying John Cena. We've got a 5-2 split.
Wow.
Right off the bat.
Oh man, I thought we had this one. Okay, all right. That's fine. Let's go to our next matchup. It'll be a men's tag team showcase. Is what I have here as my notes. But you might have more. We have Braun Strowman and Ricochet versus the Street Profits versus Alpha Academy versus the Viking Raiders. And what is the stipulation we have for this one? Ricard?
It's just a fatal four-way showcase tag team match. So,
okay then.
Yeah, it's not like they get like a number one contendership match or something, which would have been cool, by the way.
Right.
But I guess they didn't want to tie their hands there. They were just like, just give people a paycheck.
All right.
At our card.
The one-man band, you're first. Who do you have?
Hey, man, this was what a rough one to choose first with. I know Braun Strowman has won before. He's won a tag team match before.
With a 10-year-old kid.
Who the kid is now? I believe the kid is now what, 15, perhaps?
Ooh.
I mean,
yeah, he's probably 15 years old now. Yeah,
that's probably It's been he won it when he was 10.
A couple more years.
Getting them chicks. Getting them chicks. Hey, I was tag team champ. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah. he can walk around high school because he's in high school now. He can walk around saying, "Hey, I was a tag team champion once."
Yeah, right.
What's up, bro? You know.
Look me
up. I think I think Braun Strowman and Ricochet. I don't think that's gonna happen. Alpha Academy sounds enticing. Street Profits, Viking Raiders also. I'm gonna go with the Street Profits. Something tells me the Street Profits I think might take the victory on this one.
All right, Street Profits. Main event, Jeff. You're next. Who do you have?
So they're looking through all the teams and going through the wins and losses for the last couple of weeks. I think the hottest team of all of them is Braun Strowman and Ricochet. So I'm gonna go with them.
All right, Braun Strowman and not a 10-year-old Ricochet. Rickard, you're next. Who do you have?
All right. So the stories going into this are buried, and I'll give a breakdown of what I think is going to happen. So you got the Viking Raiders, who are they've kind of just been there, really. I know that they feuded with Braun Strowman and Ricochet, and they lost that feud. So they're in there as kind of just we're here. Street Profits kind of got that little. They're so basically what I think is this might be the catalyst for at least one or two teams breaking off, really. So they've been teasing that Montez Ford and feel bad saying this. The other guy.
Dawkins?
Oh wait, no, I got it in front of me. Angelo Dawkins. I was spacing out on his name. He was feuding with, I think it was, there was a point where LA Knight or somebody said, yeah, like, where are you guys at Wrestle? Oh, it was Austin Theory. There we go. And Austin Theory says, you know who I think has potential? And then he pointed to Angelo Dawkins, and then he told Montez Ford he's a joke, right? And Dawkins was super quiet about it. He didn't say anything. And there was that little bit of friction there. I think they're going to build towards that here, and someone's going to see a tag team split. However, they're also doing the same thing with Chad Gable and Otis, or as you know, they try to call him Otis. Otis might go and join Maximum Male Models, which, by the way, I really hope they become tag champs at some point. They're like a Breezango, but like somewhat funnier, I think.
Yeah. And a hotter manager.
Shout out to Maxine Dupree.
Yes.
Where at some point she goes to Chad Gable. Oh, he can't do that right now. He says something and Chad Gable goes, that doesn't even make sense. And she goes, shut up! It doesn't need to make sense. You don't gotta make sense when you're pretty. Either way, I'm filibustering here. I want to say that maybe Alpha Academy gets the win here, but I'm going to go with the safe pick. Braun Strowman and Ricochet for the win because the other teams just have too much drama going
on. Alrighty, my turn to pick. And yeah, I do agree with that. The other two teams look like they're about to split up, and the Viking Raiders have looked strong, but I don't see them again. This is all because of the whole thing with the Usos having the championships. It just backed up the whole tag team division. It's a horrible mess. This is what we get. We get a showcase instead of something bigger. But whatever, because there's whatever. Long story with the brand split and the two titles and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I do feel that Braun Strowman and Ricochet are big with the crowd. So yeah, I'm going with Braun Strowman and Ricochet to walk out winning this showcase. That's my prediction. And what do we get from everyone else? Randomizer, Big Al, and JFU.
All right, so we've got the randomizer is going to say Viking Raiders.
Ooh.
Big Al says Braun Strowman and Ricochet. And JFU says Street Profits.
Okay, all right.
We have a... What is it? Hold on. I want to get this right. All right, we have a 4-2 to 1 split, with the randomizer being the odd one out with Viking Raiders.
And Alpha Academy will win. No.
No, yeah, that's the thing. Nobody picked Alpha Academy, but maybe Otis wins this match and finally joins Maximum Male Models.
Yep. All right, let's go to our next match. It's going to be Seth freaking Rollins versus Logan Paul. And this one, main event, Jeff, you go first. Who do you have?
Well, sorry. Going with Seth freaking Rollins with this match.
And any particular reason?
Not a fan of Logan Paul, bro. Sorry. That's simple.
All right. All right, then. Moving on to Rick Hard. You're next. Who do you have?
All right. This is tough. Seth was on a roll for so much in his WrestleMania career. So there's a part of me that, and I want to go with my boy. But I got to be honest, he's been doing nothing but putting other people over lately. You know, since WrestleMania 20. Since the 2020 started, this whole entire decade, every WrestleMania match has just been him putting people over. Kevin Owens at WrestleMania 36. Cesaro at WrestleMania 37. And last year, Cody Rhodes. Dude's been a workhorse. Gotten people over each time, sometimes needlessly, because where's Cesaro now? At another company. Exactly. So there's a part of me that really, really wants to say finally. Finally, my boy is back on the win streak at WrestleMania. But Logan Paul's a celebrity. It's just LA as a crowd is different. I want to say. I guess it depends on how the crowd reacts here. Because I would imagine people may not. Any regular crowd in U.S. would cheer if Logan Paul got his face stomped onto a mat.
I think they still would in Hollywood.
Yeah.
You really? Okay. All right. You know what? That convinced me. Thank you.
I mean, he's a social media star.
I'm going to go with my boy, Seth Rollins, to finally get a W in the 2020s against a celebrity. Or pseudo-celebrity, I guess. Seth Rollins for the win. Put it in the books.
Seth Rollins. All right. My turn to pick on this one. And let me just start by saying, no. Well, just sing on that.
Please stop.
Oh, yeah, I'm saying no, by the way.
Sound like you're choking a cat.
I'm saying no because he's not going to win. And it's going to be Logan Paul walking out of there winning. That's my prediction. I'm going with Logan Paul on this one.
Boo. Somebody play a boo sound effect.
I'm holding the board.
Our sound guy sucks. Whoa.
Anyway.
Jeff, what the heck?
All right. So, yeah, folks, I'm picking Logan Paul on this one. I don't know. I kind of feel like I want to make everyone feel proud and happy and all that kind of nice stuff. So, yeah, Logan Paul. That's my prediction.
That's right, kids. If you become popular enough on social media, you too could be the former multi-time world champ.
Hey, wait a minute. He did fight Mayweather in an exhibition thing, which ended up in a whatever. Oh, no. Yeah, that was him. Anyway. So yeah, I'm picking Logan Paul. The woman band, you're next. Who do you have?
Let's see. I'm in the agreement that Seth Rollins has been losing quite a bit. He lost last year. You know, he gave the rub to Cody Rhodes. He lost the year before, I believe. And he lost in 2020 as
He
well.
lost the year before. Cesaro, Kevin Owens.
That's
Cody
right.
Rhodes. Not in that order.
Cesaro, that's right.
When he did the torture act, he did the torture act spin. I think it was 23.
Yes. That's true. So, I can't stand Logan Paul. I'm sorry. I've watched him on.
You don't have to apologize. You don't have to apologize.
No,
I think we all agree.
Like, his podcast, Impulsive, is absolutely repulsive. I can't stand the sight of him. I can't stand talking. Like, I can't stand hearing him. Like, he's a pain, and he thinks he's so superior, and he thinks he knows so much.
Amen.
I can't stand them. So I hope to God that Seth Rollins like curb stomps him, pedigrees him. I wish he would pull a WWE All Stars move on him and like pedigree him up the top rope or something. You know, like I don't know. Seriously, like
a Pepsi plunge?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. A Pepsi plunge, like a Pepsi plunge with like extra caffeine, bro. Just throw it on there. So yeah, Seth Rollins, like just I hope to God he wins. So I'm going with Seth Rollins. Break your streak and break his face.
Oh God, it's just a prediction show.
I don't like him. I really don't.
Well, neither do I. But I'm picking him to win. That's what the difference is in this one. All right, and what do we get from the randomizer? Big Al and J Few.
Okay, so we've got the randomizer is going to say Logan Paul. Big Al and J Few both say. I don't know why you're doing that, Lou. You're in agreement with it.
What?
Big Al and J Few both say Seth Rollins. We have a 5-2 split.
Yeah, I know. I'm going out on a limb on this one. That's my. No, actually, it's like a big hose of bold pick on mine. I know. But here we go. Let's go to our next matchup here. We have Becky, Lita, and Trish versus Damage Control. And Rickard, you go first. Who do you have?
I'm not going to go along with this one and how I think it's going to go down, but essentially Bayley's the reason Damage Control. I mean, Io Sky and Dakota Kai lost the tag titles, and she's also the one that like agreed to the six woman tag match at WrestleMania, which the other two were upset about because they wanted a title match. So, you know, the fact that it's not a title match makes me think, oh wait, maybe the heels will win and they'll get put over by those two, you know, legends who are returning to ideally put someone over. However, this is a feel good match, and we're probably going to see Bayley get left in the ring with all three of them to take the beating.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say, just because it's California and they're going to want to see some megastars get some wins over the regular talent. Trish, Lita, and Becky Lynch for the win. Even though I honestly think it should be Damage Control, but yeah, the team Becky Lynch and her redhead and blonde friend, her dirty blonde friend.
All right. Okay. You have you said Becky Lynch, Lita, and Trish.
Yep, that's my pick to win.
All right. All right. My turn to pick on this one, and I'm hearing many different stories out there, angles why it should be Damage Control, but I disagree with what I'm seeing out there. I disagree with it. I do not see that happening. I want to get this is gonna be the like I said, a feel good moment, and I'm going with BLT. Becky Lynch Becky, Lita, and Trish. BLT. That's who I'm saying is going to win.
Yeah, damn.
I thought you were ordering a sandwich.
That would have been nice.
Well, that's another story. But anyway, for this match, I'm picking BLT. The one-man band. The one-man band. You're next. Who do you have?
For me, it looked like Damage Control made the most sense, but then again, it sounds to me like Damage Control might be too far out of control for to take more damage. So I think Becky, Lita, and Trish together makes a lot of sense, especially for a WrestleMania moment. I feel like I feel like this will be a good WrestleMania moment. So yeah, I'm gonna go Team BLT as well. Team Bacon, Lettuce, and Tomato. They're gonna throw some egg at Damage Control's face. So yeah. Put that in your pan and batter it.
Oh my gosh, please, I haven't had dinner.
Me neither. So go ahead and serve up that plate. Becky, Lita, and Trish. I say they take the win.
Yeah, here we go. Can you just smell it now, Rick Hard? Yeah, bacon.
Lou, just keep on with the recording. Oh my god.
All right, main event, Jeff. You are next. Who do you have?
I've been going back and forth with this match because lately Damage Control has been taking a lot of L's. I mean, L after L after L after L ever since they lost those tag titles.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, Becky, Lita, and Trish and WrestleMania is a feel-good moment for the crowd. You know, I was going back and forth, but I'm going to go with BLT also. Becky, Lita, and Trish for the W.
That's the bacon sizzling for Rick Hard. All right. Okay, there we go. We have BLT, and BLT. Now, what do we get from a randomizer? Big Al and J. Few.
All right. So here we go. Because we've so far got a consensus. However, the randomizer immediate. I don't think we're going to get consensus for these two nights. So Damage Control randomizer.
Wow.
Big Al saying Trish, Lita, and Becky. And then we've got J. Few with Damage Control. 2-5 split.
2-5. Wow. All right. There we go. Let's go to our next matchup. We're going to have Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Mysterio.
AKA main event Jeff's favorite match for this year.
Oh, really? How is that?
Or at least he likes the build. He definitely likes the build.
Oh, okay.
I love the build of this match. I love it. This is my, oh my God. This is my shit right here.
All right, okay. And I go first on this one, and I don't know. I'm kind of split. It's like Ray's going into a Hall of Fame, right? Dom is getting his big moment in WrestleMania to fight his dad, but it's WWE, so you gotta mix that in there too. And I'm having a tough way to pick this one. Will Ray give his son the push that he needs? But he's already getting that with his whole storyline with like main event Jeff likes to hear what's going on here with Judgment Day. My people here are telling me to go with someone, but I'm still not with it. I'm not with that prediction. Maybe I'm still a fan. I'm still a mark. And I'm going to go with Rey Mysterio on this one. No, you know what? It's not my final answer. I'm going to flip it. I'm going to go with Dominic. I'm going to say Dominic wins this one. And yeah, that's who I think wins this one. Dominic is my final answer. Dominic Mysterio. The one-man band, you're next. What do you have?
So, yeah, like you said, Rey Mysterio is gonna getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. Dominic has actually been doing pretty awesome, considering. I thought when he first started, I thought he was such a tool.
Yeah.
And I said to myself, like, they need to do something with him quickly, like do the Rock treatment on him, like get him away from the babyface treatment.
What do they call it now? Nepo babies.
Nepo baby. That's funny.
By the way, I did see on one of the segments that Dominic's face is on one of the trucks.
Oh my god. But yeah, I mean, like I said, it makes sense, and it's been a good build, and I think just for that reason, since Rey Mysterio is going into the Hall of Fame, I don't think it really matters at this point. Like, it's for him to lose to his own son. I think it's pretty damn cool. So I think he's gonna give the rub to Dominic, then let Dominic get the win, and that'll catapult Dominic even more, like to progress his character.
All right, so you're picking Dominic?
Yes.
All right, Dom the Con. All right, main event, Jeff. Tell us how you really feel about this match.
Did I iterate how much I love this feud? Ever since Dominic went to prison for 24 hours, it has been so great. I mean, my God, the storytelling, it's been A1. Chef's kiss. Shout out to Dominic for just coming to his own and just killing it the last few months. With Rhea, with Judgment Day, I mean, it has been tremendous work. And I'm going with Dominic for the W. Over his deadbeat dad, who only bought him a regular BMW, not an M Series. What a deadbeat, I tell you, bro. My dad ever did to me, I'll be mad too.
All right, Dominic. You say.
By the way, I love you, Dad. Just in case you're listening.
There you go.
Because he didn't do that.
No, he didn't do that.
He did it right. All right. Okay, Rickard, you're next. What do you have?
Wow, I can't believe I'm going to be the only one here to say it. Look, the build seems pretty straightforward. All right? So just because this match is happening at Mania and it's been a long build, doesn't mean it has to be the last match in the feud. And I get that it's a big stage. However, Dom doesn't need to win the match. Because here's how I predict it going down. All right, he's been a spoiled brat the entire time. And ultimately we are going towards, all right, Dominic eventually beats his dad. But it's not going to be at WrestleMania. He's getting inducted in the Hall of Fame. It's confirmed. He's not retiring. Rey Mysterio's not retiring. So he doesn't have to go on a shield on this match. I think we're going to see, similar to what we saw with Shawn Michaels versus Chris Jericho at WrestleMania 19. Hard-fought match. Dom's going to try to do some shady stuff. And then after Rey beats him, Dom's going to look disappointed. He's going to look upset. And then Rey's going to be like, Dom, can we please let this go? He's going to extend his hands out, for a hug. And then Dom's going to shank him. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. He's going to kick him in the balls. He's going to kick Rey in the balls. And be like, no, you're a deadbeat. This isn't over. And there you go. And that's how you keep the feud going to the eventual match where Dom wins via, cheap heel moves.
Right,
or alternatively, maybe they go the NWO route. Dom actually hugs his dad, and then like Hogan at WrestleMania 18, he actually hugs. They actually shakes hands with The Rock. He actually hugs his dad, and then what are they called? The Judgment Day come out. They're like, "Hey, what are you doing?" are you doing? Don't hug him. We're your family now. You know? That's your mommy. I don't know. It's the order that it's being played on where I'm like, you wouldn't do that right before Rhea Ripley's match with Charlotte Flair. Which is why I'm like, maybe the order will get swapped around. But yeah, I see Rey Mysterio getting the win on this.
All right, Rey Mysterio. All right. That's who you have. And what do we get from Randomizer, Big Al, and JFU?
All right, here we go. Randomizer says Dominic Mysterio. Big Al says Rey Mysterio. And JFU says Dominic Mysterio. We have yet again a 5-2 split.
Ooh.
Hey.
All right. Okay. Let's go to our next matchup. We're going to have Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair. For what title?
This one is for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
All right. One-man band, you're first. Who do you have?
I think this is a pretty foregone conclusion. Like I said, I mean, Rhea Ripley won the Royal Rumble. Not only did she win the Royal Rumble, she won it from the number 1 position.
Yeah.
So I think it would almost be silly for WWE. I know they've done crazy stuff, I know, but I think it would be silly for them to waste that number 1 spot and have them win the title, have them not win the title. And with all the build that Rhea Ripley has done, Judgment Day, and all this other good stuff, I feel like Judgment Day is going to be like the overall winner of this whole WrestleMania weekend. With predicting that Dominic's going to win, Rhea Ripley's going to be the SmackDown Women's Champion. We'll see. I think it's poised for it. So I'm going to say Rhea Ripley, new champion.
All right, Rhea Ripley, new champ. Main event, Jeff. You're next. Who do you have?
So they need to do they need to avenge Rhea's 2020 loss and Pandemic Mania. To Charlotte Flair, they did her wrong. They did her wrong. I'm sorry.
Thank you. Preach.
Yeah, like John Cena's song says, your time is up, my time is now. This is Rhea's time, so I'm going with Rhea Ripley for this one.
All right, Rhea Ripley. Ricard, you're next. Who do you have?
Well, I kind of gave it away when Jeff was talking here, but yes, it is time to avenge past wrongs. Now, I'm going to say this. There was some point in having Rhea lose in 2020. I thought it was wrong too. However, I see the long, I don't think they planned it then, but the long build makes sense. Charlotte Flair is undefeated at WrestleMania in singles competition. I have to add that in because she has lost a fatal 4-way. However, in singles competition, she is undefeated. She ended the undefeated streak of Asuka.
Oh.
She's beaten Ronda Rousey. She's beaten Rhea Ripley. And I'm pretty sure she's beaten somebody else in a singles match that I'm forgetting. But
was it Bayley or Sasha Banks?
No, I'm thinking of that triple threat match where it was Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch.
Oh,
yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. But in singles competition, she's undefeated, and she's been undefeated for a while now in singles competition. She also lost a fatal 4-way that Bayley won. And obviously the triple threat Becky won at WrestleMania 35. But again, multi-people match, she can lose. Singles matches, she never loses. And it's been a long road, but Charlotte needs to take that L, especially because she doesn't work as a face, and she's trying to be portrayed as the face in this match. Not only should Rhea Ripley win, she should get cheers for winning, because Charlotte Flair is not compelling as a face. And I'm sure I'm not the only one in this chat that thinks that.
Yeah.
Yep.
But, yeah. With that said, Rhea Ripley for the win. Avenge the loss. 2020 hindsight. Let's go.
All right. Rhea Ripley. All right, guys. I have 5 words for you for this match.
Are they all woo?
Charlotte Flair takes the pin. Rhea Ripley wins.
Woo!
Well, more than 5 words. But yeah, that was it. That's my prediction. Rhea Ripley. Let's go to the next one. Hold on a second here. Okay, so we're gonna go for the next matchup, and
Hey, wait! There's other people making picks.
Oh,
What
sorry,
the heck?
sorry. I forgot.
I forgot that the randomizer is not a person. I get it.
Uh,
All right, I'll run it down real quick because even though we have consensus among the 4 people here, guess what the randomizer says? We're all wrong. Charlotte Flair for the win. Then we've got Big Gal saying Rhea Ripley for the win. And then naturally, it's going to be the theme for night 1. It looks like we've got JP saying Charlotte Flair for the win.
Heel.
We've got a 5-2 split.
Heel.
Woo!
All right. Okay. Now we go to our final match of what we think will be night 1, which will be Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus the Usos for the Undisputed Tag Team.
Tag Team Champions. Yeah.
Yep. And main event, Jeff, you go first. Who do you have?
All right. This bloodline storyline's been going on for like 3 years now, and I think we're heading to the final stages that's about to end, and I think it starts with this match. And with the Usos losing to Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. So I'm going with Team Cammy.
All right. Team Sammy. All right. Rickard, you're next. Who do you have?
All right. Here's how I think this match is going to go. Or rather, let me paint. You know what? Let me refresh. Let me start. I'm going to paint a picture for you guys. Sami Zayn's going to come out with Kevin Owens. You know, the Usos are going to come out because they're the champs. They come out second. Match is going down. At some point, Kevin Owens is going to be in the ring. He's going to need to make that hot tag. Sammy's going to be in the corner. Come on. He falls off the corner because he says, nope, this has all been a big, long con. And then Sammy lets the Usos just beat up Kevin Owens.
No.
And then the Usos win. And then most importantly, Roman Reigns wakes up from his nap. And realizes what's actually happening in the ring. Because, of course, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are going to win. Come on! You cannot end night 1 of the
oh my God, bro. This guy.
I knew I had somebody going.
Sure.
For a second, I thought Vince was back.
I love it.
Yeah,
Make him lose.
Someone in the background is going, that was actually not a bad idea.
Make him lose.
Piss him
Sami
off.
Zayn and Kevin Owens, new tag champs to end night 1. Sign of things to come.
Yeah.
All
That's my
right.
pick.
All right.
New champs.
My turn to pick. I can't top that, man. That's you got us really good. So.
Of course you can't top that, bro. Nobody's gonna top that.
Oh, all right. So I'm gonna go with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn to walk out winning this one, and probably I'm winning the night too. Who knows? And I will be assured that I know that Rickard will not get a point for that night. So yeah, that's my prediction. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. Anyway, Band, you're next.
So, only thing I gotta say is, what you gonna do, brother, when KO Zania runs wild on you? And with that, I mean, come on, it's so, I think it's so painfully obvious that I think what they're gonna try to do is find a way to make the suspense of this match interesting, to where. Which I don't think they're going to have a problem. I'm sure they're going to find something to make it interesting and make it over the top. But it's almost a foregone conclusion. It's like what Main Event Jeff said. Bloodline storyline has been going on for almost 3 years now. It's time. It's time to It's time to pull the trigger, and it's time to have them disband. It makes all the sense in the world. So, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, the Canadian destroyers, Ginger Castro.
There we go.
Yeah, Ginger Castro is back on top.
All right. KO and Sami Zayn win. And what do we have from randomizer? Big Al and Jay Hugh.
All right, here we go. The randomizer says Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Oh, hold on.
Big Al says Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Uh-oh.
Now it comes down to JQ. Lou, jeez, calm down. We know JQ's history. Here we go. Are you ready? What a way to end night one predictions. Because we got a consensus! Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn across the board.
Wow, all right. Hey, wow. All right, that's going to be our predictions for night one of WrestleMania. It's going to be fun. Wow, it's going to be exciting for everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, by the way, our predictions battle is going to be so close. Who knows who comes out on top of that one? So
we had a lot of 5-2 splits, so there's a lot of opportunity there.
Yeah.
Someone could end up with 0 points. Hopefully, Lou.
Hopefully you.
Nah. Either way, we still got night 2 of me beating you up. So let's get to it.
Oh wait, I have one last thing to say.
Oh, what is it?
Are you participating in this predictions battle for night one?